are being presented by the Kapaa High School Army JROTC. Commanding the color guard and carrying the national flag is Cadet Selena Rivera. Carrying the Hawaii State flag is Cadet Malia Alonso. Carrying the Kapaa High School JROTC Union flag is Cadet Larissa Sai. The lead rifle bearer is Cadet Zairin Albite Ruiz. The trail rifle bearer is Cadet Micah Sacramento. Carrying the Army flag is Cadet Mark Corpus. Carrying the Marine flag is Cadet Ronel Domingo. Carrying the Navy flag is Cadet Julian Castro. Carrying the Air Force flag is Cadet Stephanie Aguinaldo. And carrying the Coast Guard flag is Cadet Erin Fisher. Performing the national anthem in Hawaii Pono'i will be the Kapaa High School Band under the direction of Catherine Paleka. High School, Nash Burkhardt, a true Kapaa Warrior.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Vidina Stadium. Tonight's game between a 1-2 Kapaa Warriors on their homecoming against the 2-1 Kauai High Red Raiders. Big game tonight. Big game tonight. This is Arthur Bruin. I'll be doing the play-by-play tonight. I want to give a mahalo to our live stream sponsors. We got Grow Farm, DuPont Pioneer, KIUC, Friends of Mal Raposo, Photo Spectrum. Mahalo and shout-outs to Lenny Kamat, Septic Pump Services, GNC Kauai, GH Group, Construction Management, John Greco of Bubba's Burgers, Lauren Van Fossen of KW Williams, Percy of Blaze Entertainment, Bill Arakaki, Kauai Superintendent, Department of Education, the KIF Board, at least parents, coach, staff, fans, and families who are watching far away and near who couldn't make it tonight. We are glad we can bring you this game live to you. Mahalo for tuning in to watch our athletes play ball. Don't forget to join us on Facebook, KauaiSports.com on Facebook. Great, great events. We got the man in charge, Chris Jensen, and we got the wonderful cameraman, Christian Jensen. Great, great live feed for you guys. I'm Arthur Bruin, and I'll be doing your play-by-play. So looking at this game, if the Raiders win, they'll go to 3-1. If the Warriors win, everyone in the KIF will be at 2-2. And that will set up for an interesting third round. Win out, you're in. So big game here tonight. Big game here tonight. Kapaa's homecoming. We got a decent crowd out here. I mean, it's a night game. They came out. Ugly weather. It was raining. It's wet. It's muddy. Who's built better for this kind of football? I think Kapaa runs the ball great with Harder and Bonacian. They might be built a little better. Kauai High relies on their speed. So it's going to be an interesting game. Kapaa will be kicking off. Lagunas Raposo to kick off. Didn't see who's back deep. Low end over end kick. Parbo watches it go into the end zone. So that was Hoku Parbo. Skylar Sadoro back deep. So the Raiders will have the ball. 1st and 10, ball at the 20. Lagunas Raposa kicked that into the end zone. So big game here tonight. As usual, it's Manara at quarterback. Christian Manara. 5'8", 155. Just a junior. In the shotgun. Trips to the left. Manara gets the ball, gives it up the middle. He'll go forward for a gain of about 3 yards. That'll be Jacob Nakahiki Young taking that handoff. Gain of 3, it'll bring up a 2nd and 7. Ball at the 23-yard line. Raiders break the huddle. Same formation. Trips to the left. Nakahiki Young, sole setback. Ball goes to Manara. Gives it to Nakahiki Young up the middle. Good, powerful run. He'll get close to the first down. Gets to about the 29-yard line. Gain of 6 on a play, bringing up a short 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1 for the Raiders. Raiders break the huddle. In the shotgun is Manara. Trips to the left. Manara gives it to Nakahiki Young. This time he has nowhere to go. Nowhere to go. Great defensive play by the Warriors. Let's see who came in there. Looks like number 10 and number 15, Nicolo Rivera. Mono Cavallo coming in and making a hit. So the Raiders will lose a yard. No, they'll get them back to the line of scrimmage. So it'll bring 4th down and 1 for the Raiders. Back to punt will be Hoku Parbo. Who's back? I think that's Rhino Bonacion. Low snap from Santa. Parbo gets it off. A low kick. Oh, that's number 4. That's Snyder. Back to return. He lets it go. Ball goes out of bounds. So it'll be 1st and 10 Warriors. They'll have the ball close to the 30-yard line. Sorry, it's really hard to see. Field is it's a little damp out there. So at quarterback is Kahanu Davis. .5'10", 155, just a sophomore. Davis with the ball. Gives it up the middle. Still on his feet. Fighting for a 1st down, and he'll have it out to about the 40-yard line. That's who was carrying that ball. That's Kalena Harder. Harder with a great run up the middle. You know, we have, as far as running backs this year, Kapaa is a great duel. Waimea is a great duel. This is Bonacion. No, check that. That'll be Harder again up the middle. Harder running hard tonight. Gets out to about the 45-yard line. Gain of 5 on a play, bringing up a 2nd and 5. Nice run for Kalena Harder. So Kapaa going with the dual backfield. You know, something different. They was always going with the single back. Then that's Bonacion. Bonacion with some speed on the outside, and he gets a 1st down. Rhino Bonacion. You know, Rhino Bonacion stands 5'8", 160 pounds, a junior, and he runs really, really hard. I mean, he's not that big, but he runs real hard. So they'll have a 1st down. It'll be 1st and 10. Ball at the Raiders' 48-yard line. Davis in the shotgun, takes a snap, gives it to Harder. Harder slips. So the field came into play already. He slips, and he still gained 3 yards. He's tried to cut up on the field, and he slipped. right when he was making his break. If not, he would have gained more yardage. He had an opening there. So Raiders break the huddle. Check that. Warriors break the huddle. It'll be 2nd and 7. Davis takes the ball, gives it to Rhino Bonacian. Bonacian over the left side. Gets it inside the 45 to about the 43-yard line. Matthew Posse on a stop. Also Skylar Sedora on a stop for the Raiders. Gain of 3 on a play, bringing up a 3rd down and 4. Davis getting the play in front of sideline. Warriors break the huddle. Bonacian and Harder in the backfield. Ball goes to Harder. Harder cuts it back up. Harder still on his feet. Harder will get to the 40-yard line. Harder will be close to a 1st down. Jacob Nakahiki Young on a stop. Also Noah Tangling. It'll bring up 4th down. Looks like they'll be short of about a yard. So let's see what the Warriors going to do. Looks like they're going to go for it. I mean, their running game been working pretty good. 1 yard. They need 1 yard. Davis in the shotgun. Takes a snap. Gives it to Harder. Harder has the 1st down. Kalena Harder has a 1st down. Following big number 56. Daniel Higa. And also 55, RJ Garcia. Number 56, Daniel Higa, the son of Pastor Matt Higa. Open up a good hole there for Harder. Forget the 1st down. So it'll be 1st and 10 Warriors. Ball at the 36-yard line of the Raiders. Ball goes to number 9. Cuts it back. Oh, he almost slipped right through that hole. So number 9 with the ball. Don't have a 9 on my roster. That's in Talis Calicoma. Came up from the JV last week. Ball goes to Harder. Kalena Harder with the ball. Trying to slip through the tackles. He'll get inside the 30 to about the 27-yard line. Bringing up a 3rd down and 2. He'll get to the 28. Third down and 2 for the Warriors. 6 minutes to go. 1st quarter, no score. Ball goes to, that's Harder with the ball. Harder will get to about the 25. It'll be close to a 1st down. He's got it. 1st and 10 Warriors. So this is what's going to be the key to the game tonight, I think, is who can run the ball. Who can run the ball, because it's wet, it's slippery. Kapaa hasn't attempted a pass yet. Ball goes to Teles Calicoma. This time he's hit in the backfield, and he'll be dropped for a loss. That'll be number 31, Zach He, coming in first for the Raiders. Be a loss of about 2 on a play, I think. Bringing up 2nd and 12. Warriors break the huddle. You know, I don't see Bonacian in a game now. Ball goes to Harder. Harder cuts it back up. We have a flag on a play. We got a flag on a play. That came from a side judge. Let's see if I can see where Bonacian is at, because I don't see him in a game. Oh, there I see him. I see him on the sideline. Looks like he's shaking up a little. I see him limping on the sideline. See Teles Calicoma in for him. So it'll be a 10-yard penalty, bringing up a 2nd and 22 for the Warriors. So let's see if the Warriors are going to try pass. Being that it's big yardage, 2nd and 22. Davis with the ball. Davis back to pass. Davis looks to the left. He throws it. He has a receiver. Oh! Just out of the hands of number 2, Lanakila Pagtalingan. Pagtalingan had a step. You know, a nicely thrown ball, just little out of his reach. Hokuparbo defending on a play. It'll bring out 3rd down and 22. It's going to be, you know, I don't think you can kick far field goals tonight also. You know, it's wet and a sloppy field. It stopped raining for a little bit. Davis back to pass. Davis on the pressure. Trying to set up the screen for Harder. Kalena Harder looked like was the intended receiver. Skylar Sadora had that red. That was just over his head, but Sadora had that red perfectly. So bring up a 4th down and 22. Ball at the 37-yard line. Back to punt is Chaisen Lagunes Raposo. Back deep, Skylar Sadora. Nice snap from center. Lagunes Raposo gets it off. A nice kick. That was Hokuparbo back there. And ball goes into the end zone for a touchback. So the Raiders will have the ball at the 20-yard line. 4:29 to go, first quarter, no score. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Vidina Stadium. Ball goes to, that's Nakahiki Young with the ball. In there to make the stop, Kupapa Flores. Also number 53, Steve Ledger on the stop. Loss of 1 on a play, bringing up a 2nd and 11. It'll be Manara in the shotgun. Do running backs. In motion goes a ball. Manara with the ball on a quarterback keep. Manara rolling to the left, and he cannot get away from Ekolu Rivera. Rivera with the nice play. Manara tried to juke Rivera, but Rivera wanted no part of it. It stayed home, and a great open field tackle. Get him for a loss of about 4. Bringing up 3rd down and 15. Manara back to pass. Shows it. That's a ball over the middle. Completed pass to a ball. He'll get to about the 30-yard line. He'll be close to a 1st down. Let's see where they'll spot it. He gets to the 30-yard line. Gets just enough for the 1st down. 1st and 10 Red Raiders. Ball at the 30-yard line. Manara in the shotgun. In motion goes a ball. Nakahiki Young with the ball. Breaks a tackle. Still on his feet. And he's going to be stopped at about the line of scrimmage. Forward progress will give him 1 yard. So bring up 2nd and 9. 2:27 to go. First quarter, no score. Ball goes to Nakaiki Young. Nakaiki Young trying to go on the outside. He'll be brought down by Ekolo Rivera. Ekolo Rivera stringing that out. Also there was number 1, Jai Alapai, also helping out on the play. He'll pick up 2 on a play, bringing up a 3rd down and 7. Manara in the shotgun, back to pass. He chose it. Incomplete. 10 receiver was Jacob Nakaiki Young. Thing on the play was Kisumi Funua. As you remember, Funua used to be the quarterback. And then Davis came in, took over that job, and Funua is doing great at linebacker this year for the Warriors. Back to punt will be Hoku Parbo. Back deep is Nakela Snyder. Hoku Parbo, and we have a flag on a play. That'll be against the Warriors. Let's see what is the call. Roughing or running. Running is only 5 yards. Roughing will be 15. So let's see what this will be. 5-yard penalty, repeat 4th down. So to bring up a 4th down and 2 for the Raiders. So Raiders looking to get a better punt off. Hoku Parbo will be back to punt. Nakela Snyder back deep for the Warriors. Parbo gets it off. A low line drive kick. Takes a Raider bounce, and he'll be down inside the 30 to about the 28-yard line. 27-yard line. 1st and 10 Warriors will take the ball from there from their own 27. 1:21 to go first quarter, no score. Just bad field conditions tonight. So, you know, it's going to be who makes the least amount of mistakes and who can run the ball. I think that's going to be the key to tonight's game. Davis in a shotgun. Gives the ball to Harder. Harder cuts it back to the right. Harder cuts it back up the middle. Still on his feet. Harder getting to about the 32-yard line. Gain of about 5 on a play. Bringing up a 2nd and 5. Ball at the 32. Jacob Nakaiki Young making a stop. Also, Sadora was in there to make the stop for the Raiders. In the shotgun is Davis. Takes the snap. Gives it to Harder. Harder cuts it back up the middle. Harder still on his feet. He'll get across the 38 to about the 39. Well, he'll get a 1st down. 1st and 10 Warriors. Gain of 6 on a play. Nice powerful run by Harder. Harder, the lone setback. Harder was close to being hit in the backfield. Break that tackle. Then gets stopped by Zach He. Also in Adonis Lego Pilator. So that'll be the end of your first quarter. We got no score here from Vidina Stadium. Kapaa's homecoming. So no score right now. When we get back, it'll be 2nd and 9 for the Warriors. Thank you for tuning in to Kauai Sports. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Vidina Stadium. Warriors ball, 2nd and 9. Ball at their own 40. Ball goes to Harder. Harder cuts it on the outside. He has some room at the 45. Harder at the 50. Harder to the 45. Harder down into Raider territory. He'll be forced out by Hoku Parbo. Nice run by Kalena Harder. Gaining about 15 yards on a play. 18 yards on a play. Nice run, Kalena Harder. Should be Davis, your quarterback, in the shotgun. Sole setback is Harder. Ball goes to Harder up the middle. Harder still fighting for yardage. Harder still going. Harder almost came out of that pile. Harder gets close to a first down. That'll be about 10 yards on a play for Kalena Harder. First down. Nice run, Kalena Harder, right up the middle. You know, usually we're trying to watch the game from up here. Sometimes you can see good, you cannot. Today I'm just enjoying this game right here on the TV right in front of me. Beautiful. Easy to read. Davis back to pass. He chose it. Completed pass. Receiver fell down. Makatroche. On a catch. Looks like he'll get to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Bringing up a 2nd and 10. Looks like they're working on a knee of Banasian. See him on the sideline now. Davis with the ball, gives it to Harder. Harder up the middle, still fighting. Harder with some nice, powerful runs. Harder will get down to about the 24-yard line. Nice run, Kalena Harder. Kalena Harder is a senior, 5'6", 180. So, you know, he's going to run hard. This is his last homecoming from a great career at Kapaa. Davis with the ball. Gives it to Harder. Harder hit in the backfield. Harder fumbles the ball. A ball is loose. Let's see who has it. Let's see who has it. Kauai High has it. Raiders recover. That's number 33 recovering that fumble. Noah Tangalin. So Harder gave up the ball on that one. So Tangalin with the recovery for the Raiders. So it'll be 1st and 10 Raiders. Ball at their own 22-yard line. So Harder running hard and just, you know, Raiders stripped the ball. Didn't see who stripped it though, but Tangalin came up with the recovery. Trips to the right for the Raiders. Manara, your quarterback, in the shotgun. Takes a snap. He fakes it to Nakiki Young. He's on a quarterback keep, still on his feet. Monaro with a nice run. Coming in there was Ekolo Rivera putting a big hit. Monaro will gain about 10 yards on a play. Bringing up a 1st and 10. Nice run by Christian Monaro. So Monaro in a shotgun. Nakaiki Young, your sole setback. Pitches it back to Nakaiki Young on the left side, trying to string it out far, and it's going to be stopped for a loss. In there to make the stop was number 5, Rafi Perono. Perono read that very, very good and made a great open field tackle. No, that one-on-one tackles is not that easy. Got a nice tackle out there. Looks like a loss of 2 on a play, bringing up a 2nd and 12. Monaro in the shotgun. Monaro with the ball, gives it to Nakiki Young. Nakiki Young is hit at the line of scrimmage and nowhere to go. Gang tackle by the Warriors. Perono again coming out of that pile. Also Funua. Number 8 coming in, making a good stop for the Warriors. No gain on a play, bringing up a 3rd down and 12. Ball at the 30-yard line. Trips to the right for the Raiders. Monaro in the shotgun. Monaro takes a snap, rolls to the right, looking to throw. He throws it. Incomplete. Intended receiver was number 12. That's Noah Ruiz. Ball was short. So that forced the Raiders to punt at 4th and 12. 8:10 to go in the first half. No score. Parbo back to punt. Parbo gets it off. Low line drive kick. That'll take a bounce. Snyder will watch it land inside the 25 to about the 22. So Hoku Parbo does that rugby style kick, and that ball travels. Once it hits the ground, it's hard because the defenders get down quick, so the receivers cannot pick it up. We'll take a quick timeout right here. 7:58 to go first half. No score. Welcome back to Vidina Stadium. Davis in a shotgun. Davis with the ball. Gives it to Harder. Harder looking for some room. Harder has nowhere to go. He cuts it back on the outside. Harder will get some room. Harder will get over 10, maybe 13 yards. Kalena Harder was bottled up in the backfield with nowhere to go. And he broke out of it and came out with about a 13-yard gain. Nice run, Kalena Harder. Making it stop Adonis Lego Pelletier. 1st and 10 Warriors. Ball at the 36-yard line. Nice hard run by Kalena Harder. That was all Harder on that. He was hit in the backfield with nowhere to go. Keep his legs turning and found an opening and came up for about a 13-yard gain. It'll be Davis in a shotgun. Davis takes the snap. Davis back to pass. He looks. He throws it. Intercepted. Intended receiver was Jai Alapai. And Noah Ho'opi with the interception. So ball intercepted by Ho'opi'i. Alapai did not have room on that one. That was great coverage by Ho'opi'i. Ho'opi'i was right there in great position. So it'll be Manara in the shotgun. Raiders have the ball, 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line after the interception. Nakahiki Young with the ball. Nakahiki Young looking to go on the outside. He's going to be stopped. That'll be number 15, Mana Cavallo, to make the stop. Also number 22, Kalen Iban McCarthy. Cavallo needs to come out of the game for one play. Helmet came off. Gain of about 6 on a play, bringing up a 2nd and 4. Jacob Nakahiki Young with the run. Oh, little too quick. Offensive guard was trying to pull over the right side, just a little too quick. False start against the offense. So it'll be bring up a 2nd and 9. .6:45 to go, first half. No score in a soggy Saturday night. Manara with the ball, back to pass. He chose it, completed, incomplete. Looks like that was a forward pass. Do they have that going down as a lateral? Oh, they'll have that as a lateral. Juna Carpuz catching that ball. They'll get that as a lateral, so that'll be a fumble. 3rd down and 15. So the Raiders will call a timeout. So when we get back, it'll be 3rd and 15, 6:02 to go, first half. No score from Vidina Stadium. We'll be right back. Thank you for tuning in to Kauai Sports. Hello, welcome back to Vidina Stadium. 3rd down and 15 for the Raiders. Manara rolls to the left. He's looking to throw. Manara throws the ball. Incomplete. In and out of the hands of number 6, Pumai Alcao. In and out of his hands. Defending on a play was number 32, Seth Wabinga. Bring up a 4th down and 15. Both offenses. Well, actually, the Raiders can't get anything going right now. Warriors, they had running the ball good, then they had a fumble, and then they're running good again. They threw a pass, they threw an interception, so a couple turnovers. Nice punt by Parbo. Drives it back inside the 30. And be down at about the 26-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10 Warriors. Ball at their own 26-yard line. Harder in the backfield. In motion goes Talis Calicoma. Ball goes to Harder. Harder has nowhere to go. Oh, Harder breaks a tackle. Harder was hit in the backfield, and he came out of it. Gained a couple of yards, but we have a flag on a play. It looks like it'll be a legal shift. Yes, against the Warriors. So that'll back them up 5 yards. So they'll back them up 5 yards, bringing up a 1st and 15. It's like the official is talking to one of the Warrior linemen. To be 1st and 15. Davis in a shotgun. Davis back to pass. Davis looks. He chose it. Completed a screen to Harder. Harder still going on his feet. Harder still fighting for yardage. Harder will get close to a 1st down at about the 37-yard line. Nice play set up by the Warriors. Harder on a screen pass. Making it stop was Noah Tangalin for the Raiders. So it'll be 1st and 10. Gain of about 16 on a play. Ball at the 37-yard line. So it'll be Davis in the shotgun. Takes the ball, gives it to Harder. Harder cuts it up the middle. Harder still on his feet. And it'll be brought down. We have a flag on a play. Skylar Sadora on the stop. Also Matthew Posse. Sideline warning against Kapaa. That'll be just a warning. First one is just a warning. So 4:45 to go, first half. 2nd and 5, gain of 5 on a play for Harder. Davis in a shotgun. Takes a snap. Gives it to Harder. Harder cuts it back up the middle. Harder will get a 1st down. Nice run. Kalena Harder, gain of 7 on a play. Bringing up a 1st down, 1st and 10. So Harder running on a mission tonight. I still see Banassi. That's a big blow for the Warriors. You know, I don't know how long Harder can go. You know, with Banasian, him and Banasian, they could last all night. But it looks like Banasian is in some pain on the sideline. Like his left knee. Davis with the ball. Gives it to Harder. Harder cuts it on the right side. And a nice shoestring tackle. We have a Raider shaking up on a play. So we have a Raider shaking up on a play. So we're going to take a timeout right here. We got 3:52 to go. First half, no score. It'll be 2nd and 8 for the Warriors when we get back. Welcome back to Vidina Stadium. Shaking up on a play with Zach E. 2nd and 8 for the Warriors. Davis in a shotgun. Kalena Harder, your sole setback. Ball goes to Harder. Harder picking up blocking. Harder was trying to read his blocks on that. There's Skylar Sadora on a stop. Also, Matthew Posse. We want to give a shout out to our sponsors for giving you a live stream sponsors. We got Grow Farm, DuPont Pioneer, KIUC, Friends of Mel Raposo's, Photo Spectrum. Give some shout outs. Lenny Kamat, GNC Kauai, GH Group, Baba's Burgers, KW Williams, Blaze Entertainment, Bill Arakaki, the KF Board, all the athletes, the parents, the coaches, the staff, the fans who make this thing possible. Well, thank you for watching. We also want to give a shout out to Chris Jensen and his son Christian. Christian is on the camera. Chris makes everything run. Ball goes to Kalena Harder. Harder looking for some room. This time Harder has nowhere to go. Nice hit by Sadora. Skylar Sadora coming up and putting a big hit. This will bring up a 4th down. 4th down and about 4. Big decision right here for the Warriors. Looks like they're going to go for it. 4th down and 2:07 to go first half. Warriors with the ball at the Raiders 45. Looks like they need to get to the 41-yard line for a first down. So they're going to go for it. The Kapaa fans like it. They like the decision to go for it. They was looking for the offsides. And they never, I don't think they got it. Looks like the defender. Looks like the defender jumped a little, but he did not cross the ball. Yeah, looks like the defender jumped on the hard snap, but he didn't cross the ball, so it's not a penalty. So bring a 4th down and 9. Back to punt, Lagunas Raposo. High snap from center. He gets it off. A nice kick. And we have a flag on a play that go down about the 13. So we have a flag on a play. Let's see if it's a running or a roughing. It'll be a running into the kicker. So if the Warriors didn't take that delay of game, they would have gotten a first down right there, but they took a delay of game. So it'll bring up a 4th and 4. The running into the kicker is just 5 yards. So let's see what the Warriors are going to do. Flag on a play. Dead ball, sportsmanlike conduct against the Warriors. So the Warriors will decline that first penalty. They'll take the punt where it went out at about the 12-yard line, and then we'll have a 15-yard penalty for unsportsmanlike conduct that will go against the Warriors. I don't know, I guess one of the players was yelling at the officials. So it looked like coach was losing him on his players after that. So first and 10. Raiders at their own 27. The chant here on a Kapaa sideline is defense. In motion goes Nakaikiang. Manara passes it to him on the outside. Nakaiki Young will get out of bounds. He'll get a nice pickup. Gets to about the 33-yard line. Gain of 6 on a play, bringing up a 2nd and 4. 1:28 to go first half. No score. No score out here. So just a quick update. Next week, Saturday, we'll be at Hanapipi Stadium. Oh, ball goes to Manara's hand. Manara picks it up. Manara's being chased. Manara's going to be stopped for a loss at about the 14-yard line. Big play for the Warriors. Ball went right to Manara's hands. We got a timeout and the clock is still running. Tristan Rafamonte with the sack. Let's see what we got here. Another Warriors looking for a timeout. Timeout. Warriors. And the clock kept on running. So I don't know if they're going to put some time back on. No, the Warriors called a timeout earlier, and the clock kept on running. So we'll see. Yep, 1:11. They did put 9 seconds back on the clock. So it'll be 1:11 to go, first half. No score. Raiders ball, 3rd down and 22. Ball at the 15-yard line. So again, next week, Hanapipi Stadium. It'll be a daytime games. Daytime. So the JV will start, I think it's at 12. JV starts at 12. And Varsity, checking on the time right now. What time we'll get started next week? Sorry. JV at 2, Varsity at 5. So the JV at 2, Varsity half an hour after the JV game. So about 5 o'clock we should get that started from Hanapipi Stadium. Big game next week. Waimea Kauai High. Every game right now, we'll get a flag. Looks like this flag will go against the Raiders. Every game right now is a big game. I don't think we had a season like this in as long as I can remember. As long as I can remember, where all 3 teams are in it, and it's still going to be in it. This will go down to the wire. This season will go down to the wire. I don't think I remember something like this in a long, long time, where everyone still has a chance to win the KIF. Manara back to pass. Manara's going to roll. He's going to run with it. He looks to throw it. He heaves it deep. Oh, incomplete. And we have a flag on a play. Let's see if we'll get a rough in the passer. Costly mistake if this goes against the Warriors. Personal foul against the Warriors. It's going to be a 15-yard penalty. I don't know what's going on. I think my friend, official timer, he retired. I never see him for a couple weeks now, Kirk Correa. I have no idea where he's at. I think ever since Dallas lost, he didn't come back. But Dallas, Kirk, we won last week, so you cannot be that disappointed. We only lost 1 game. You can come back. Nobody's going to pick on you over here at the games. Yeah, I haven't seen Kirk for a couple weeks. Don't worry, Kirk. There's only one loss. Our Cowboys are back. Can I go undefeated every year? 3rd down and 12 for the Raiders. 1:01 to go. Manara under pressure. He told it. Intercepted. Oh, intercept. And we have a flag on a play. Let's see who this will go against. Costly. Anybody who this is again is a costly mistake. This will be a late hit. I don't know who they're going to call this on. Ball intercepted by Funua. This will go against the Warriors. So I seen that from up here. Not going to give you the number, but I seen who was that. He came running in and costly mistake. So but that Warriors will still have the ball because that was after the play. That's why it was a personal foul. That was a late hit after the play. So the Warriors will still get the ball. Warriors will have the ball 1st and 10 at, gosh, I cannot even see this numbers. At the 46. At the Raiders 46. So that'll be a 15-yard penalty. But the fumble will still, the interception was still, I don't know, Manara must be, he just underthrew the ball because that was right in Funua's hands. Davis back to pass, looking for the screen pass. Harder has nowhere to go. That's Zach Heath. Zach read that all the way. He had nowhere to go. Zach Heath was right there to make that stop. So it looks like we'll get our first warning against Kauai High for a sideline warning. So both sidelines getting warned tonight. It'll be 2nd and 10 for the Warriors. Davis in the shotgun. Takes the snap, back to pass. He looks, he has a receiver. Oh, incomplete, in and out of the hands, and there comes a flag on a play. In and out of the hands, that's number 11, the intended receiver, Makatroche. Let's see if they're going to get the Warriors, the Raiders. See what this penalty is. I think that's going to be a 15-yard penalty against the Raiders. Face mask, yes. Personal foul, face mask. So it'll be 1st and 10. Warriors. Davis will be in the shotgun. Low snap from center. Davis picks it up, and it's going to be stopped for a loss. That'll be Zach Key to make the stop. I think Zach Key looks like he's hurting. I mean, he went out earlier, holding his shoulder. Timeout, Kapaa. So take a timeout, 26.3 seconds to go first half, no score. Warriors with the ball, 2nd and 17. Take a short break, we'll be right back. All right, welcome back. Vidina Stadium, 26.3 seconds to go in the first half. No score. It'll be Davis, back to pass. Davis looks, he throws it over the middle. Short, and it'll be intercepted. Intercepted by the Raiders. Still on his feet. That'll be Jacob Nakahiki Young with the interception. And the Raiders will take over first and 10, 15 seconds to go in the first half. So Manara in the shotgun. Manara takes a snap. That'll be a ball with the ball. Okay, a ball with the ball. And that'll look like that'll be the end of your first half. So at halftime, we got no score from Vidina Stadium. Kapaa High's homecoming. Great defensive battle. Poor field conditions, but we'll be back with the second half. Want to thank you all for tuning in to KauaiSports.com on Facebook and also on YouTube. Give us a shout out if you're out there. Let us know where you're watching from. We'll be back with the second half in about 20 minutes. Want to thank you all for tuning in. We'll be back in 20 minutes. Aloha.
Please welcome the class of 2020 Ava Gutierrez and her escort Ezra Yvonne Nesbitt. Representing the junior class of 2019 is Ms. Hannah Collins Doijere. Hannah is the daughter of Surendra Rao and Bridget Collins of Kapaa. She is being escorted by Mr. Keon Orlando. Keon is the son of Dominic Marquez and Irene Fernandez of Kapaa. And her escort, Keon Orlando. Representing the senior class of 2018 is Miss Nevaeh Aruda Kafu. Nevaeh is the daughter of Harry Kafu, Tyson Rivaldo, and Andrea Aruda of Wailua. She is being escorted by Mr. Kaivan Dato. Kaivan is the son of Brian Dato, Paul, and Alyssa Kaniakua of Wailua. Nevaeh would like to attend college and major in business and psychology. She would like to thank her friends and family for always supporting and loving her unconditionally, especially when her mom, who has always been there for her no matter what. Without all of you, Nevaeh wouldn't be the young woman she is today. Lastly, Nevaeh thanks man above for all the blessings he has thrown her way. Please welcome the class of 2018, Nevea Ruda and her escort, Ivan Dotson. Miss Spirit is Erica Elterman. Erica is the daughter of Robert and Jessie Rosello of Kapaa. She is being escorted by Mr. Jaden Halinakwa. Jaden is the son of Kopena Kauai and of Kapaa and Kailana Kuo of Wailua. Erica would like to attend UH North and major in business. She hopes to one day run her own business. Erica would like to thank her parents who have sacrificed many things for her, who have given her unconditional love and support, and have continuously helped her with everything. Erica is the strong woman she is today because of her parents' unconditional love and support. She would also like to give thanks to the man above for life and all that's in it, and for the continuous blessings he has given her and her family and her friends. Please welcome Miss Spirit, Erica Elterman, and her escort, Mr. Jaden. Miss Victory is Kella Wood. Kella is the daughter of Matthew and Yadini Wood of Kilauea. She is being escorted by Mr. James Hauge. James is the son of Michael Hauge and Angeli Vacco of Kapaa. Kella would like to attend UH Manoa and major in kinesiology. She would like to thank her caring family and her incredibly supportive friends for never leaving her side and always showing her their love. Above all, Kella would like to thank God for constantly providing her with beautiful blessings and bringing her endless positivity. Please welcome Miss Victory, Kella Wood, and her escort, Mr. James Howard. Miss Touchdown is Taylor Lasha. Taylor is the daughter of She is being escorted by Mr. Taylor Reese DeLigdig. Taylor is the son of Barrett and Ginger DeLigdig of Kapaa. Taylor would like to attend Pacific University in Forest Grove, Oregon, and major in education. She would like to thank her parents, grandparents, Auntie Harriet, her baby brother Cody, her right hand, Pizza Rach and Mommy Raya, all her boys, and the rest of her family and friends for always being there for her and for supporting her throughout her life. Mama Cheryl, thanks for being the best second mom, and Tommy John for being the biggest pain in the butt. She loves all of you with all her heart and wouldn't know where she'd be without you. Please welcome Miss Touchdown, Taylor Lashawn, and his escort, Mr. Taylor Reese. Miss Warrior is Haley DeLigdig. Chad DeLigdig and Leimomi Burgess of Wailua. She is being escorted by Mr. Cade Kupahale. Cade is the son of Nathan and Tracy Kupahale of Honolulu. Haley would like to thank her family and her friends for their unconditional love and support, especially her mom, who she gave so much stress to. She would also like to thank everyone who voted for her. Lastly, Haley would like to thank God and everyone else who directed her to better herself and help her grow to become who she is today. Please welcome Miss Warrior and her escort, Mr. Cade Kupahale. Miss April Barnes. April is the daughter of James and Child Barnes of Honolulu. She is being escorted by Mr. Kanan Lakade. Kanan is the son of Derek Lakade and Kuo Cesario of Kapaa. Upon graduation, April would like to continue to play soccer for Chaminade University on Oahu. Her love for spending time with children is what drives her to pursue a major in elementary education. April would like to thank her extremely loving parents for being her backbone and supporting her through everything. She would also like to thank her little brother for his constant positivity and for motivating her to succeed. Through her success, she hopes to be setting a good example for him to follow. She also can't forget to thank her insanely beautiful friends for never leaving her side. Please welcome our 2017 homecoming queen, Miss April Barnes, and her escort, Mr. Kanan Lakade. And now, our 2017 homecoming king is number 58, Mr. Justin Collecto. Justin would like to thank his Heavenly Father for blessing him with his family and for everyone in his life who made the person he is today. He would like to give a big thank you to all of his coaches who taught him how to play with pride and to play with heart. After high school, Justin will serve a church mission and attend UH Manoa and major in education. Please welcome our 2017 homecoming king, Mr. Justin Paleka. 2019, Hannah Collins Dojide and Keon Orlando. The senior class of 2018, Nevaeh Aruda Kaku and Kylan Dotto. Miss Spirit, Erica Elterman. Miss Victory, Stella Wood. Miss Touchdown, Taylor Lasha. Miss Warrior, Haley Deleke. And our homecoming queen, April Barnes. And our homecoming king, number 58, Justin Paleka. Thank you to the members of the Kapaa High School JROTC Savory team. We would like to thank everyone for helping us celebrate our 2017 homecoming. Thank you to the Kapaa High School administration, faculty and staff, football coaches, students, parents, and our community for your support. Homecoming would not be possible without everyone's help. Thank you again. Please sit back and enjoy the rest of the halftime show featuring our Kapaa High School Warrior Band under the direction of Miss Catherine Paleka. Go Warriors!
Warrior fans, we'd also like to recognize the class of 1977, celebrating their 40th. I believe 77 was about the first year Kapaa took a KIF championship. Ladies and gentlemen, a set of house keys was turned into the announcer's booth. Again, if you have lost a set of house keys, they've been turned into the announcer's booth. Please come out and collect them.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Vidina Stadium. Start of our second half. No score. Let me repeat myself. No score in the first half. Great defensive battle plus ugly field conditions. Nobody could really get anything going. The high end over end kick. It'll be fielded at about the 15. Is at the 20, 25. Get out to about the... almost to about the 30-yard line. It'll be Stetson Tellis Calicoma with the return. So it'll be 1st and 10. Warriors ball at the 26-yard line. Davis, the quarterback, Harder in the backfield. Davis in a shotgun, takes a snap, gives it to Harder. Harder over the right side. He's been hit, still driving his feet. He'll gain about 5 yards. Is that correct? That looked like didn't go anywhere, but he got all the way out to the 31-yard line. Gain of 5 on a play. Didn't make the stop was Jacob Nakahiki Young. So gain of 5 on a play. It'd be 2nd and 5 for the Warriors. Davis, your quarterback, in the shotgun. Takes a snap. Gives it to Harder. Harder still driving. Harder will get close to a first down. Looks like he'll have it. So if gain of, looks like 6 on a play. So gain of 5 on a first play, 6 on a second play for Harder. Harder with the ball. Harder looking to get some room on the outside. Cuts it back out. Finds a nice crease. Harder still on his feet. And we got a flag on a play. Let's see what we got here. Ball down to about the 45. Let's see what the flag is. Nice run by Harder. Holding. Big penalty. Big penalty. Holding. So after Harder pick up that nice gain, you get a holding call that'll negate that run by Harder. So we get back to the line of scrimmage. So it'll be 1st and 10, just like that play. It didn't even happen. Ball at the 37-yard line. Davis back to pass, and he chose it incomplete. Telling the receiver, Talis Kalikoma. And as soon as Davis released the ball, you could see that ball just slipped right out of his hands and bounced into Talis Kalikoma. Bring up a 2nd down, 2nd and 10. Davis back to pass. Davis looks. Davis throws it. Overthrown. Intended receiver was number 11, Maka Troche. Ball was thrown over his head for an incomplete pass. Bringing up a 3rd down and 10. So let's see what the Warriors are going to do here. I think the Warriors been running. The Harder's been running hard. I mean, gaining some good yardage. Looks like the passing, you know, and kind of said that at the beginning. Who's can run the ball better because of the conditions, and it's like the passing game hasn't been at all working tonight for no one. Harder with nowhere to go, trying to run a draw play. He has nowhere to go. In there to make the stop was Zach He and also Matthew Posse. So to bring up a 4th down, he had nowhere to go on that play. Back to punt with Tyson Lagunas Raposo. Back deep for the Raiders. I think that's Hoku Parbo. Nice snap from Santa. Gunas Raposo gets it off. A nice kick. Parbo coming up to it. Parbo takes it on the second bounce. Still on his feet. Parbo on the outside, picking up some room. Gets to about the 30-yard line. So Hoku Parbo pick it up on a second bounce. Brought it back to about the 30-yard line, where the Raiders will take over for their first time here in the second half. Again, we want to thank our sponsors who make this possible. It's Grow Farm, DuPont Pioneer, KIUC, Friends of Mel Raposo, and Photo Spectrum. Big shout out, Lenny Kamat, GNC Kauai, GH Group Construction Management, Baba's Burgers, KW Williams. Ball goes to Nakahiki Young. Nakahiki Young will gain about a yard on a play, bringing up a 2nd and 9. Also, Percy of Bleeze Entertainment, Bill Arakaki, KIF board, all the athletes, the parents, the coach, the staff. Thank you all for tuning in. Come out and support Kauai Sports. They do a great job. Free, you can watch this. Incompleted pass. Intended receiver was number 6, Pomaya Kao. And even the passes that are on the money, it's still hard to grab. I mean, the players are having a hard time today with this. Anything to do in a passing game is just not working tonight. Just not working. Nine minutes to go in a third quarter. No score. It'll be Manara in the shotgun. Manara takes a snap. Manara on a quarterback keep on the outside. Manara still on his feet. Manara gains some yardage, still going. Manara will be brought down short of a first down, and we have a player shaking up on a play for Kapaa. We've seen him go down early and grab his knee. So it'll be 4th down. 4th down, 3 yards to go. Gain of 7 on a play for Manara. So we want to thank Chris Jensen and Christian Jensen. Christian on the camera, Chris just running the show. They do a great job every week. Shout out to my pals, Mal Raposo and Ross Kagawa. I took it on, did it this week. Next week, maybe you'll have the 2 guys out there because I do the stadium announcing at Hanapepe. So probably Mal and Ross will be here next week at Hanapepe Stadium. High snap from center. Parbo gets it, picks it up. Gets a nice kick. Takes a Raider bounce. Gets inside the 40 to about the 37. So any punt that you see Parbo get, he always gets that roll. I mean, I don't think I ever saw one roll backwards from him. He always gets that forward roll. Usually it's a little lower though, and he takes that bounces that you get out of rugby style kicker. So again, thank you everyone for tuning in. I'm Arthur Brun doing your play-by-play tonight. Mel and Ross got the day off, but they'll be here next week. It'll be Davis in the shotgun. So you also have number 43 in the backfield, A.B. Tolena, and Kalena Harder, the deep back. Ball goes to Harder. Harder is hit in the backfield, still driving his feet. First one in there was Adonis Lego Pelletier. Pelletier read that right away, and he was right there. Harder will gain, I think, about 2 yards on a play, bringing up a 2nd and 8. Second down, 8 for the Warriors. So I don't know. Maybe a field goal will win this game tonight. You know, there's no points right now. It's a 0-0 game. Sloppy field conditions. Harder with the ball on the outside. Harder still running forward. He'll somersault forward. Let's see where they'll mark this at. He'll get close to the 45. So we'll put this down. the 44. Bringing up a 3rd down and 4 for the Warriors. Small hole there for Herter. Picked up positive yardage. 3rd down and 4. Yeah, so a field goal might win this game, and the field goals are not guaranteed also. It's a sloppy field conditions. Herter with the ball. Herter will get, looks like he'll be short of a 1st down. Zach He again with the stop. Also Matthew Posse on a stop. Zach He's been playing a great season. He might get my vote for player of the year on defense. Oh, Warriors go for it. Quick snap. They'll get it to Herter. Let's see where this goes. We have a flag on a play. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got here. No flag on a play. Raiders have held. So Raiders have held. So Raiders will get the ball. Warriors trying to catch them off guard and run up the middle. So they pick up the flag on a play. So there's no flag on a play. So 1st and 10 Raiders. Manari, quarterback in the shotgun. Abao and Nakahiki Young in the backfield. Ball goes to Nakahiki Young. Nakahiki Young be hit. Still fighting for yardage. Nakahiki Young did not go down yet. Nakahiki Young gaining like 2 yards on a play. He was hit right away but didn't stop his feet. Kept driving. Second and 8. We'll get a timeout. Timeout Raiders. They look kind of confused on offense right there. So we'll take a timeout. It's 5:54 to go, 3rd quarter. No score here from Vidina Stadium. Kapaa High's homecoming. We'll be right back. Welcome back. Manara back to pass. Completed pass to Abao. Abao still fumbles the ball. Picked up by the Warriors. That's number 24. Tristan Rafamonte with the recovery. Big break. Big break for the Warriors right there. Abao had some room down the middle. Picked up some great yardage. Warriors just came in, swarmed around them, and punched the ball out. So they take over. 1st and 10 at the 25. Big break for the Warriors right there. It'll be 1st and 10. Davis, your quarterback, gives it to Talis Kalikoma. Talis Kalikoma. He'll gain 2 yards, bringing up a 2nd and 8. Talis Calicoma in the backfield. This game is going to go down, I think. Who makes a last mistake, I think. Looks like it. This is a good, hard-fought game. Davis back to pass. Completed pass to Snyder. Good pickup right there. Making it stop. Jacob Nakahiki Young. Nakela Snyder on the reception. Team's getting kind of feisty out there now. That kind of takes away. We've seen some of those penalties in the first half. Some unsportsmanlike conducts, and almost had some here in the second half. That just takes away from a hard-fought game. Both teams are playing hard. Just keep playing hard and keep your head. Bad snap from center. Harder was right there to recover it. So that'll bring up a 4th down. It was 3rd and 2. Manageable run for the Warriors, and then a bad snap, and that just take them out, and now they got to punt. 4th and 7. 4 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter. Lagunas Raposo back to punt. Back deep will be Hoku Parbo. Oh, high snap from center. High snap from center. It kicks it out of the end zone for a. I think that'll go down as a safety. That'll be a safety. High snap from center. So let's see what the penalty is about. Officials trying to sort this out. Safety. Ball will be assessed. Penalty will be assessed on a kickoff. So a bad snap from center. So the Raiders on the scoreboard, 2-0. Take a quick break while they sort this out. Thank you for tuning in to Kauai Sports. Welcome back. So that'll be a half the distance to the goal. So the ball will be spotted at the 10-yard line. So it'll be Lagunas Raposo kicking off from a 10-yard line. It's got a text from a mayor, so it looks like the mayor is in a house tonight watching our football game. Great supporter of youth sports, Mayor Bernard Cavallo. Low line drive kick. It'll be fielded by Porbo at about the 35. He's at midfield, still on his feet, still driving for yardage. He'll get all the way down to the Warriors' 40-yard line. Nice return for Hoku Parbo. So be 1st and 10 at the 41. For the Red Raiders, Manari, quarterback in the shotgun. Takes a snap, gives it to Nakaiki Young. Nakaiki Young will gain a couple of yards. They don't make the stop. Referee Perono. Also, number 42, Patrick Peters on a stop for the Warriors. Gain of 2 on a play, bringing up a 2nd and 8. It's like it's a ball back in a backfield with Nakahiki Young. A ball in there as a fullback, a blocking back. Manari, quarterback in the shotgun. Takes a snap. Manara on a quarterback keep. Manara breaks the tackle, still on his feet. Manara will get close to a 1st down. Nice run by Christian Manara. Patrick Peters on a stop. See what we got here. 3rd down. And about a half a yard to go. 3rd down and about a half a yard to go for the Red Raiders. 2:48 to go. 3rd quarter. Kauai Red Raiders 2. Kapaa Warriors yet to score. Manara, in motion goes a ball. Manara with the ball, gives it to Nakaiki Young. Nakaiki Young being going to be stopped for a loss. Nakaiki Young will be stopped for a loss. Could not pick up the 1st down. Let's see where they'll mark this. They'll bring up a 4th down and 1. So some of the fans are kind of upset, but you got to go from where the runner was first hit. That's where they mark him down at. So 4th down and 1. Big 4th down right here for the Raiders. Ball goes to Nake. Ball is fumbled. And it'll be recovered by the Raiders. Recovering that fumble was number 62, Micah Cardenas. So the Warriors have held. They'll take over on downs. So that was a 4th down play. So even though Cardenas recovered the fumble, that ball will still go to the Warriors because that was turnover on downs. So it'll be 1st and 10 Warriors. Ball at their own 33-yard line. It's a very, very, it's wet out here. It's sloppy. It's ugly. It's a great day for defense. It's a bad day for offense. Davis back to pass. He chose it. That's a lateral. Oh, they'll call that an incomplete pass. From my view, that looked like a lateral, but they'll get it as a forward pass. It'll bring up a 2nd down. 2nd and 10. Davis in the shotgun. Takes a snap. Gives it to Harder. No, Davis will keep it on a quarterback keep. Davis will get to about the 36-yard line. Get to about the 36. Gain of 3 on a play. Bringing up a 3rd down and 7. See what we got here. Warriors break the huddle. So setback is Harder. Quarterback is Davis in the shotgun. 1 minute 8 seconds to go. Davis back to pass. Davis throws it. Incomplete. Then the receiver was Jai Alapai. Davis can't get anything going tonight. Anything. I mean, it's the passing games is just not working tonight. I think the best play the Warriors had was a screen pass to Harder. A couple of those that worked really, really good, but it's hard. It's hard. They're having a hard time with this. 1:04 to go, third quarter. Lagunas Raposo back to punt. Nice snap from center this time. Gets it off. A nice booming kick. It'll be fielded by Parbo. Parbo's still on his feet. Parbo breaks 2 tackles. Barbo's still going. Barbo's still running. Parbo will get to about midfield. Nice return. Hoku Parbo. Bringing a ball down to the Warriors' 49-yard line. So nice return by Parbo. First and 10 Raiders. Ball at the Warriors' 49-yard line. 51.6 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Kauai High Red Raiders 2. Kapaa Warriors yet to score. First and 10 Raiders. A chant goes on a Kapaa sideline. Defense. Manara in the shotgun. Manara back to pass. Manara looks. Manara throws it down the sideline. He has a receiver. Completed pass. Completed pass to Noah Ruiz. Ruiz going up and bringing that down. Looks like one of the defenders for Kapaa fell down. Looks like the safety was coming over. And he had a read on that ball. And he's kind of upset because he slipped on the play. And Noah Ruiz going up and bringing it down. So it'll be first and 10. Ball at the 23-yard line for the Raiders. Ball goes to Nakaiki Young. Nakaiki Young breaks a tackle, still on his feet. Nakaiki Young to the sideline. He could go. He's in. Touchdown Raiders. Jacob Nakaiki Young with the touchdown. That was an errant snap that bounced on the ground. And Nakaiki Young picked it up and ran it in on a busted play. A nice run. That was all Nakaiki Young on that one. To bring the score to 8. This is a big call right here. I mean, you figure 8. You kick the extra point, you go to 9. It takes a touchdown and a field goal and an extra point to win the game. Or if you go for 2, then you bring it up to 10. But the Raiders will attempt a kick for the 1 point. This will go against the Raiders. This will back them up 5 yards. So Raiders trying to make it a 9-0 game. It's like Logan Noyce is a kicker for the Raiders. Nice snap from center. Noyce gets it up. And it's good. So that'll be 9. So Kauai High Red Raiders 9. Kapaa Warriors yet to score. 21.1 seconds to go here in the third quarter. I want to take this time to thank our sponsors again. I want to thank Grow Farm, DuPont Pioneer, KIUC, Friends of Mel Raposo, Photo Spectrum. Shout outs to Lenny Kamat of Septic Pump Services, GNC Kauai, GH Group Construction Management, John Greco of Bubba's Burgers, Lauren Van Fossen of KW Williams, Percy of Blaze Entertainment, Bill Arakaki, Kauai Superintendent, Department of Education, KIF Board, We want to also thank the athletes, the parents, the coaches, the staff, fans, and families who are watching for far away and near who couldn't make it tonight. We're glad we can bring you this game live to you. Mahalo for tuning in to watch our athletes play ball. Don't forget to join our Facebook group, Kauai Sports Community Calendar, where we all can share and post upcoming games and announcements for our local sports community. Kicking off will be Logan Noyce. We're going to have a timeout. Looks like one of the Kapaa players down in pain. So we'll take a quick timeout right at 21.1 seconds to go in the third quarter. Sorry, just changing our SD card. We're right back. A short kick. It'll be fielded at about the 25. Oh, and there's a fumble on a play. Recovered by the Raiders. Wow. Recovering that fumble was Kyle Bisara. Oh, everything's... That's a big hit put on a return man. And Bisara was at the right place at the right time, picking up that fumble. It's like it's Watanabe shaking up on a play. 15.5 seconds to go, third quarter. Raiders have the ball at the 29-yard line. We'll take a quick timeout. 15.5 seconds to go. Kauai Red Raiders 9. Kapaa Warriors yet to score. When we get back, it'll be Raiders ball, first and 10. 30-yard line. Raiders ball. That's Nakaiki Young with the ball. Bringing that stop was Rafi Perono. Kasome Funua also number 8 on a stop. That's going to be the end of your third quarter. So when we get back, it'll be 2nd and 5 for the Raiders. Ball at the Warriors' 24-yard line. 12 minutes to go in this ball game. Kauai High Red Raiders 9. Kapaa Warriors yet to score. We'll be back with the start of the fourth quarter. Welcome back. Oh, we got a flag on a play. 2 flags on a play. Looks like this will go against the Warriors. Ball will go down to about the 12-yard line, I think. First and 10 Raiders. Ball at the 12. In motion goes Nakaiki Young. Manara with the ball. Passes it back to Nakaiki Young. Incompleted pass. So that'll be a forward pass. Incomplete, bringing up a 2nd and 10. Second and 10 for the Raiders. Be Manara in the shotgun. Takes a snap. Gives it to... No, he fakes it to Naki Young. Completed to Abao. In the end zone. Touchdown Raiders. Aukai Abao with the reception. And we have another Warrior shaking up on a play. So that'll bring our score to 15. For the Raiders. Warriors yet to score. Kick is up, and it's good. So your score, Kauai High Raiders 16. Kapaa Warriors yet to score. Mistakes in the first half. Warriors made some mistakes, but it didn't cost them. The second half, costly mistakes. Kicking off will be Logan Noyce. Back deep, Stetson Talis Calicoma. And I think that's number 11. No, that's number 4. It's Talis Calicoma at the 5-10. 15 is out to the 20. Talis Calicoma gets out to about the 27-yard line. 11:31 to go in this ball game. Kauai High Red Raiders 16, Kapaa Warriors yet to score. So it'll be 1st and 10 Warriors. Ball at the 27-yard line. They need to get something going here to get back into this game. I want to thank everyone for tuning in to KauaiSports.com on Facebook, also on YouTube. Tuning in tonight to this football game. Davis back to pass, the in and out of the hands, right through his receiver's hands. Lanakila Pagtalingan couldn't come down. Couldn't come down with that pass. So it'll be a 2nd and 10. Ball at the 27. Warriors going with trips to the left. Davis back to pass. Incomplete. In and out of Harder's hands. It's just not working tonight. I mean, a lot of passes just been dropped tonight. With this weather, it's been balls all soaked. Just can't get anything going. Bad field conditions. Davis back to pass. Incomplete. Chose that short. So it'll bring up a 4th down. 4th down and 10. Warriors will have to punt. Back to punt with Chaisen Lagunes Raposo. Back deep for the Raiders. That'll be Hoku Parbo. Lagunes waiting for the snap. Nice snap from center. He gets it off. Be headed towards the sideline. So it'll go out at about the 48-yard line. They'll mark it at the 46. So it'll be 1st and 10 Raiders. Ball at their own 46-yard line. 11:10 to go in this ball game. Kauai Red Raiders 16, Kapaa Warriors yet to score. It was 0-0 at halftime. Then a bad snap from center on a punt for Kapaa that led to a safety. And then we had a nice run by Jacob Nakahiki Young on a botch snap. Picked it up and ran all the way to the end zone. And then another pass to Akai Abao to start the 4th quarter. And that's where we stand at 16-0. Ball goes to Nakahiki Young. Nakahiki Young is still on his feet. He'll get a 1st down into Warrior territory. Jacob Nakahiki Young is personally taking over this game. He's been in this game from the first snap, and he's just keep on working, keep on going hard. He's personally taking over this game and giving a spark to the Red Raiders. Nice running by Nakahiki Young. Seems like he's been here forever. 5'9", 180, a senior. He's been making plays for years now up here. We have a flag on a play. That'll be Nakahiki Young with the ball. Funua on a stop. Also number 43, Ebi Tolena. Let's see what this flag is about. Looks like it'll be against the Warriors. See the referee talking to one of the Raiders, so this will go against the Warriors. Check that. That'll go against the Raiders. So it'd be 1st and 15. Ball at the 36. 10:30 to go in this ball game. Manara in the shotgun. Takes a snap. Manara on a quarterback keep. Looking for some room on the outside. Picks up a good block. Still on his feet. Manara will get down to about the 30-yard line. Picked up a great block on the outside. Springing in for some good yardage. Killing Iban McCarthy on a stop for the Warriors. Gain of 10 on a play, bringing up a 2nd and 5. Ball at the 31. Nakaiki Young with the ball. He'll get inside the 30 to about the 29-yard line. Bringing up a 3rd down. Gain of 2 on a play, bringing up a 3rd down and 3. Manara in the shotgun. In motion goes a ball. Manara with the ball. Gets it to Nakiki Young. He has a 1st down. Running to the outside. Nakiki Young still on his feet. Going to be finally brought down after he gains a 1st down. Looks like Iban McCarthy out on a stop. So it'll be 1st and 10 Raiders. So it's going with Nakahiki Young carrying the ball on this drive. Couple from Manara. Nakahiki Young has got to be the player of the game. Personally, just took over this game. Running this clock out. We got 8:10 to go in this ball game. Nakahiki Young still on his feet. Breaking tackle, still going. Still, he breaks away. Inside the 10, inside the 5. Jacob Nakahiki Young. Wow, he's having himself a heck of a game tonight. Wow, he came to play ball tonight. I can tell you that. He came to play tonight. It'll be 1st and goal, Red Raiders. Ball at the 3-yard line. 7:50 to go in this ball game. Warriors have to come up with a stop right here. You definitely have to come up with a stop. So you have a player shaking up on a play. Have a flag on a play. Say the Warriors will have 12 men on the field. So that'll go half the distance to the goal. First and goal. Ball at the 1.5 for the Raiders. It'll be Manara in the shotgun. You got to give it to Nakahiki Young and give him to pay dirt. Nakahiki Young up the middle. He'll be stopped short of the goal line. Nice surge by the Warriors. Kisomi Funua in there to make the stop. Also number 75, Kupapa Flores. there to stop Nakahiki Young short of the end zone. So ball is about the half-inch line. It'll be Manara in the shotgun. 2nd and goal. Nakahiki Young with the ball over the left side. He has it in the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Jacob Nakahiki Young with the touchdown from 1 yard out. .641 to go in this ball game. Red Raiders 22, Warriors yet to score. Logan Noyes attempting the extra point. Kick is up. And it's good. So your score, Kauai Red Raiders 23, Kapaa Warriors yet to score. 6:41 to go in this ball game. We'll take a quick timeout. We'll be right back. Welcome back. Kicking off will be Logan Noyes. Kicks a high end over end. It'll be Talis Kalikoma at the 10. He's at the 15, at the 20. It'll be stopped at about the 20-yard line. So get to about the 22. So it'll be 1st and 10. Ball at the 22-yard line for the Warriors. Davis, quarterback in the shotgun. Takes a snap. Davis back to pass. He throws it. Incomplete. Then the receiver was Kalena Harder. Defending on a play was Hoku Parbo. Parbo had that red really, really good. Bring up a 2nd and 10. 6:28 to go in this ball game. Davis, quarterback, in the shotgun. Davis back to pass. Throws it. Oh, a lot of contact. No flag on a play. A lot of contact. Then the receiver was Jai Alapai. Yeah, saw a lot of contact there, but no penalty. Davis back to pass. Davis throws it. That'll be intercepted by Nakahiki Young. Ten receivers, Jai Alapai, Nakiki Young, still going down a sideline. Still on the feet, he fumbles the ball. And he recovers his own fumble. Jacob Nakahiki Young, that might be his second interception. Is that his second interception today? Jacob Nakahiki Young is guaranteed our player of the game. There's no question about it. He's played a heck of a game. I'm going to take a timeout right here. We got 6:08 to go in this ball game. Kauai High Red Raiders 23, Kapaa Warriors yet to score. We'll be right back. Okay, welcome back. First and 10 Raiders. After the interception by Nakahiki Young. Ball goes up the middle. That looks like it's number 4. Juna Karpuz with the ball. Giving Nakahiki Young a break. So, yeah, we just checked, and with Nick from the Garden Island, it's Nakahiki Young second interception. 2 interception, and along with, it's got to have over 100 yards today, huh? It's be close to 100 yards. So to bring up a 2nd and 9. In the shotgun is Manara. Ball goes to Hoku Parbo. Parbo up the middle. Parbo will gain a couple of yards. Didn't make the stop. Was number 42, Patrick Peters. Bringing up 3rd down and 8 yards to go. Third down and 8 for the Raiders. Ball goes to Akai Abao. Abao breaks the tackle, still on his feet. Akai Abao will get inside the 10 to about the 6-yard line. Colo Rivera on a stop. That'll be a first down, 1st and goal Raiders. Manara in the shotgun, about a sole setback. 4 minutes to go in this ball game. Ball goes to Abao. Abao up the middle, driving forward. They get inside the 5 to about the 2-yard line. Okay, Abao with the ball. Ebi Tolena. Tolena with the stop. 3:20 to go in this ball game. Raiders trying to add on. They're up 23 right now. Trying to add to this lead. Manara with the ball. Gives it to Abao. Abao fighting up the middle. Abao will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders. So that'll be 29 for the Raiders. Warriors yet to score. An official timeout. Player shaking up on a play. So we'll take a quick timeout. 3:04 to go in this ball game. Red Raiders 29, Warriors yet to score. Welcome back. Attempting the PAT will be Logan Noyce. Holding will be Bisara, Kyle Bisara. So low snap from center, and Noyce gets it up. And it's good. What a play by Bisara. Bisara able to pick that up off of the bounce and put it down and for the extra point. So that'll give the Red Raiders 30. And the Warriors yet to score. We got 3:04 to go in this ball game. 3 minutes, 4 seconds to go. We're going to give our last shout out to all our sponsors who make this happen. Anyone who want to be a sponsor, contact Chris. We're always looking for sponsors. They do a great service bringing this games, also bringing youth sports, other high school sports, all for free where you can watch it from your home, from the mainland, wherever you at. We want to thank Grow Farm, DuPont Pioneer, KIUC, Friends of Mel Raposo, Photo Spectrum. I want to give some shout outs to Lenny Kamat, GNC Kauai, GH Group, John Greco at Baba's Burgers, KW Williams, Percy, Ablaze Entertainment, Bill Arakaki, KIF Board, athletes, parents, coach, staff, fans, families who are watching away and near who couldn't make it tonight. We are glad we can bring you the game live to you. Mahalo for tuning in. Watch our athletes play ball. Again, next week's game, Hanapepe Stadium, JV will start at 2 o'clock. Varsity to follow 30 minutes after the completion, about 5 o'clock. Be Teles Calicoma with the ball. They'll get to about the 23-yard line. So again, next week's game from Hanapepe Stadium, it'll be at 2 o'clock JV. Varsity around 5. It'll start half an hour after the JV game is done. So at about 5 o'clock, we'll be playing the varsity game. So after tonight, the Warriors will go to 1-3 in the KIF. Raiders will go to 3-1. Waimea Menehuni's at 2-2. Big showdown between the Menehuni's and the Raiders next week. It'll be Davis back to pass. Davis throws it. Completed pass to Kalena Harder. Harder still on his feet. Harder breaking tackle, still going. Fumble on a play. Was he down? Kalena Harder with the first down. Yeah, Harder was down. So check that, harder. It'll be Davis in a shotgun. Davis back to pass. He chose it. Completed pass. Dropped the ball. Lanakila Pagtolingan. Incomplete pass. Second and 10. 2:30 to go in this ball game. Davis back to pass. Davis chose it. Completed pass to Harder. Kalena Harder still on his feet. He'll get out of bounds. Making that play was Hoku Parbo. Gain of about, it's like they'll give him 3 on a play, bringing up a 3rd down and 7. .221 to go. Davis back to pass. Incomplete. Then the receiver, Kalena Harder. Harder ball is thrown behind Harder. It'll bring up a 4th down. 4th down and 6. 2:18 to go in this ball game. Davis back to pass. Davis incomplete. Ball batted down. Ball batted down by Zach He. Zachary He batting that ball down. And the Raiders have held. Raiders will take over 1st and 10. Little bit of extracurricular activities out there. We've got a timeout on the field. So 2:14 to go. We'll take a quick break. Kauai Red Raiders 30, Kapaa Warriors yet to score. We'll be right back. Welcome back. 1st and 10 Raiders. Now in at quarterback will be Akai Abao. Ball fumbled on a play. Recovered by the Warriors. Recovering that fumble is number 43, A.B. Tolena. Tolena with the recovery. So the Warriors will have the ball. Ball just in and out of the hands of Abao. Given some snaps there at quarterback. He'll be the backup. Raiders had a lot of new players on offense there, a lot of clean uniforms. Davis, your quarterback, in a shotgun. Davis back to pass. Davis is going to roll to the right. Davis has some room. He could run with it. Still going. He'll go out of bounds. Nice run, Kahanu Davis. Getting out of bounds. It's like a gain of about 5 on a play, bringing up a 2nd and 5. 2 minutes. 2 minutes left to go in this ball game. Davis rolls to the left. Davis looking. Davis throws it. Incompleted pass. Ball trying to get to Nakila Snyder. Ball thrown in the just a bit short. Third down and 5. 1:55 to go in this ball game. Davis back to pass. Davis looks to the left. He throws it. Completed pass to Kalena Harder. Harder down the left side. Harder smart and runs out of bounds. That'll be a first down. Nice throw from Davis to Harder. It'll be timeout, Raiders. That'll be the final timeout. So 1:46 to go in this ball game. Take a quick break. Score Kauai High Red Raiders 30. Kapaa Warriors yet to score. Davis throws that short, intended for Nakila Snyder. Bringing up a 2nd and 10. Davis in a shotgun. Davis rolls to the right. Davis looking downfield. He throws it. Completed pass. That's Snyder with the ball. Snyder will be stopped short of a first down. Gain of about 3, maybe 4 yards on a play. Bringing up a 3rd down. Davis back to pass. Davis looks. Davis is going to run with it. Zach He making a stop in the open field. Bring up a 4th down. We have timeout Kapaa. 1:03 to go in this ball game. Davis back to pass. Davis looks on 4th down. Incomplete. Intended receiver was Kalena Harder. In and out of his hands. So the Raiders will take over. 56.6 seconds to go. 56.6 seconds to go. Raiders need to take 2 kneel downs, and that'll be the final score. It's like a ball will come back in at quarterback. Check that. That's Manara back in at quarterback. Takes a knee. Clock running down. We'll need one more knee from the Raiders, and then that'll be your final score. So your final score from Vidina Stadium. Kauai High Red Raiders 30. Kapaa Warriors 0. And in the first half, it was a 0-0 halftime, and then just a lot of costly turnovers and mistakes for the Warriors that cost them the game. Also, a safety started the scoring, and that'll be your final kneel down. So your final score, Kauai Red Raiders 30, Kapaa Warriors 0. So we'll see you next week from Hanapepe Stadium. Again, JV will start at 2 o'clock. Varsity about 5. That's about half an hour after the varsity game, after the JV game. So it'll be a day game going into the night at Hanapepe Stadium. So next week's game, it'll feature the 3-1 Kauai High Red Raiders and the 2-2 Waimea Menehunis. After the loss tonight, Kapaa falls to 1-3, and certainly not out of it yet. Nobody is out of it. This can go all the way down to playoffs. So your final score from Vidina Stadium, Kauai High Red Raiders 30, Kapaa Warriors 0. We'll see you next week from Hanapepe Stadium. Again, thank you for tuning in to Kauai Sports on YouTube, also on Facebook. Good night. Take care. God bless. Aloha, everybody.